you explain why you hate Tesla? Oh my gosh, can you guys, why is it so hard to understand? If it's an ins, and I'm just frustrated just in general, because everyone's always like, I want to go trade the inside month. I want to go trade the inside month every time. And it just kills you. It is, so look at the time when things occur matter. 5/21. Okay, so you have 10 days left in the month. But what do we want to be trading when that occurs? Things that are bright green or on news, which gives you gappers and signals with continuity. The only other thing you could be trading would be multiple signals in force, which is a high amount of evidence. Because once you're this far in the month, if you're trading something inside, what are they not doing this month? They're not buying nor selling it if it's inside still. Because the 2 tells you who's in control. So if Tesla is inside month, there's no buyer in control or seller. And if it's inside week, double inside, there's no buyer or seller in control there. When the inside day breaks up during an equilibrium creation on the higher time frame, when you're still inside and an inside bar on the lower time frame breaks, that is the beginning of the new try, because it just went from making no new highs and no new lows to a new high. So when that inside bar breaks up during the inside month, what is it more likely to do? Broadening formation 3, which is why one of the universal truths, or at least one of the concepts, is when an inside bar breaks during higher time frame inside bar, it is more likely to Rev Strat because no one's in control. So it breaks up. What does that tell you? Buyers are stepping up. Do the buyers have any help on the inside day when that breaks? They don't. Every other participant is not buying or selling at that point, as far as we can see, is with the 2s. So what's going to happen? Everyone's going to be long into the new highs, which they are, inside day up. And then once the new flips occur, if that period of control changes on the intraday basis, 2's going 3, like the 30s right now, they're going to negate, or at least attempt to negate. So like, can you trade Tesla if you want to on the inside day to trigger the week? You can try, but it's an inside day to trigger an inside week. What you want is you'd like the inside day to trigger a Rev Strat week during the inside month. And if I show you an example of that, VZ. Why is it on the list even though it's an inside month? Well, it was bright green, which tells us the buyers were in here, right? And then the inside day here triggers the Rev Strat during the higher time frame inside bar. Because when you go inside on this weekly 3, and then all of this is a 1, you start the new try. Notice they make the new highs. You're trying to buy right here. What we want to be doing is actually shorting up there to create the shooter, because we can expect that during the inside month, during the mother bar week, and then use the Rev Strat to try and go to the other side of this equilibrium, because this is a 3-week inside bar pattern here. If it hits the Rev Strat magnitude down into this stuff, 3875, that's a 3-week inside bar break to the downside. And we can take it here to trigger those guys back through this try. So if we go and look at Tesla inversely, if this works, you make the slight higher out of that. Where's your broadening formation? Right here. So at best, you might try and take it into these guys, like 182, which is 180.00. But notice this 15 shooter right here. Right here. What are they doing? They poked up. Inside bar breaks higher, but it's still a 1 if it can't take this high out. So the fact that it doesn't do that, now you're still 1. This is all still stuck inside of this stuff. Yeah, but if you're trading an inside month, you want to counter whatever's happening. Because if you ever look at an inside bar, notice they all close as like shooters and hammers and stuff. Why does that happen? Because they start really small, going sideways, chop, 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 and we're like, no, don't touch that, right? And then it goes bright green, and we're like, okay, well, it's bright green, yes, but it's still an inside bar, so you gotta be careful of the day week continuity changing during that. Once it changes continuity on like a daily basis, they're gonna attempt to negate those guys. Because what happens is, if this is the previous month's range or week or whatever you're looking at, you start in here, and we're gonna have to zoom out. It's like if this is the previous range, the broadening formation we know forms during equilibriums. It's a universal truth. When it goes inside and it opens here, nowhere near taking this out, nowhere near taking this out, you will go like this. And you will start the new try, like so. And this is an inside bar to that the whole time. So when it's breaking up like this, if it still fails to take this out, this is still your inside bar, so it looks like this. Inside. And then when it comes back through, this is your broadening formation as well. still in equilibrium. Then it comes through again. This is still a 1, these highs. But as the 1 continues, it gets bigger. So we go to something like Boeing. You see this really clearly. Notice all of these bars stuck inside right here. Boom. Poke down, poke up. This is the 3. Go stuck inside again, poke down, poke up. Here's another 3. Pokes up, still stuck in the mother bar. Where's it going when this starts coming back in here? Below these highs. Down here. So you can see they form it like so, and then they go from the high to the low of the equilibrium range. So this is all still an inside bar. And then it starts trying to come back through again. Fails to make the new high. So what's going to happen? All of this stuff gets stuck inside. So the try, this is a 3 to this stuff, but this is actually a 1 to everything here. All of this action stuck inside of that, which is why the 3 occurs.